Do you really want to know the reason why most people can't stay disciplined? It's not because they're lazy, it's not because they lack motivation, it's not because they don't want it enough, but it's because they're trying to build a new life on top of an old identity. Same environment, same triggers, same everything, and then they expect for things to change. Well, I wanted to hold your hand and say to you that it doesn't. You can't expect different results while doing the same things that you did over and over again, because that same things that you did until now gave you the results that you have right now. And guess what? If you don't like them, it's because you have to change something, not that you have to continue doing them or build new habits, build new routines on top of an identity that isn't the right one. So let's say, for example, that you see this video of this one girl that she does her skincare, it's all aesthetic, it's nice, it's beautiful, and you want to do that thing because you think to yourself, oh, it's cool, I want to be like her. And so you buy the product, you start implementing the skincare in your routine, and then 2 weeks pass by and you get back to your old habits of not doing your skincare. Well, when you try to ask yourself why does that happen, the first thing that comes to your mind is, oh, I'm lazy, I'm not as motivated as her, I'm not as good as her, she's better than me because she can do her skincare. Well, I wanted to tell you that it's not about being lazy, it's not about being motivated, it's not about anything of this bullshit. And why I'm telling you this? Because you have to understand that our actions are based on our subconscious beliefs. And our subconscious beliefs are created when we are kids. Like from the age of 0 to 7, you have to think of your mind as plain and then as a computer, let's say, and then every computer has like little folders, and in each folders whatever happens to you is being put an information. So let's say in the folder of how to take care of yourself, you've learned with your experiences, with everything that happened in your life, that other people's come first, that maybe it's not productive to take care of yourself. If you have this belief in your mind, how do you expect to do some things for yourself? You can't do them unless you change your limiting belief. Because what your mind is going to do is to get you back to the identity that it has of yourself. So if your mind thinks of yourself, oh, I'm a lazy person, or taking care of myself is not productive, I have to take care of other people's necessities first, guess what you're going to do? You're going to do that. And when you will try to take care of yourself, you're going to sabotage yourself, because what you want and what your self-concept is are like battling between them. Because you want that thing, you want to implement the skincare routine, but your mind says it's not productive to do that, so don't do that, because it means that you're unproductive. It means that you care more about yourself and not about others, but your mind knows that you have to care. I don't know if it makes sense, but I really want you to understand this, because it is one of the most important things. I think it is the only thing that you have to understand in order to achieve anything that you want in your life, whether it's relationships, whether it's money, whether it's implementing new habits, wherever it is, you have to understand what is the underlying belief that around that thing. Let's say, for example, that all your life you've been told that money is never enough. Even if you right now you would have 1 million in your bank account, guess what you're going to do? You're going to sabotage yourself, because in your mind money is never enough. So what your actions are going to do are going to confirm to you that money is never enough. So you're going to spend all that money, even if it's 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, whatever it is, the amount of money, we don't care about it, because what we care about is the belief around that thing. So if your belief is money is never enough, even if you get 2 millions in your bank account right now, what you're going to do is you're going to waste all that money in order to confirm to yourself money is never enough. So if you struggle with your finances, what you have to do is, okay, understand what are the underlying limiting beliefs around that thing. And I know that it's not easy, especially if you're doing it by yourself. That's why I created this program, which is Unlocked. And what we are going to do in this program, which is a one-to-one coaching of 4 weeks, it's not even that long, but it's just to help you understand more what are the underlying beliefs, what are the underlying problems. And if you want later, you can continue doing it together. If you want alone, it doesn't matter. The thing that I want to help you with is understand what your limiting beliefs are and work on them in order to achieve the dream life that you want. Because it's not because you're lazy, and I want it to really get to you. You're not lazy, you're not unmotivated, you're not undisciplined. You just have the wrong beliefs around the things that you really want to do. And when your unconscious beliefs and your goals are different, they're going to be a battle between of them. And guess who's going to win? Your subconscious mind is going to win, because it's the one thing that you can't control unless you're conscious about it. And I really like this one quote of Carl Jung, which is, until you don't make your unconscious mind conscious, you will live an unconscious life, and you will call it destiny, which is the most crazy thing if I think about it. And so what we are going to do in this program, we're going to work one-on-one on which are your limiting beliefs, what is the problem that or the goals that you have right now in your life, and we're going to work on them in order to achieve them in the least amount of time possible. Whether it's physically, whether it's mentally, whether financially, whatever it is, you can achieve it just by understanding the underlying beliefs that you have about something. And if you want more informations, I'll put the link of my site in the description, or if you want to write DM me on Instagram, you can do it. I'm here to help you, and we'll see you in the next video. And I hope I was very clear about all this thing. And if you want to know more about it, I will do a more in-depth video of how our mind works, how we can control it, how we can change it. And yes, thank you very much for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next one.